Your home needs you now more than ever. Welcome back.
You've just seen the worldwide premiere teaser trailer for the Elder Scrolls Online Somerset, the next chapter for the Elder Scrolls Online, coming this June. We're going to share a lot more information about this chapter over the next few months, including some gameplay trailers and a full-length launch trailer. But before I go into Somerset, let me talk a little bit about the plans of slowing down. With the release of Somerset, players journey to the home of the Altmer, the High Elves, for the first time since Elder Scrolls Arena back in 1994. The Second Era is a great time to explore Somerset. Queen Irene has opened the borders to outsiders for the first time in the island's history. But open borders cause trouble, and Razum Dar, the loyal eyes of Queen Irene, once again needs your help to investigate some seemingly random events and uncover the sinister threats behind them. There's mystery, intrigue, and a deadly plot hatched by supernatural forces that must be solved in order to save the High Elves. Somerset Isle is visually stunning. It's the oldest continuous civilization in Tamriel, and one that hasn't been shown for decades in an Elder Scrolls game. Our team has created a deep, detailed, rich world for you to explore. It's really amazing. Today, we're going to go over a lot of in-depth information about Somerset and what it brings to the world of Elder Scrolls Online. And stick around, because at the end of the show, we'll premiere the first gameplay trailer.
Legendary land of old Aldmeris. The elves that settled on Somerset then diverged and went off into the continent of Tamriel to become the Wood Elves and the Dark Elves and so forth. But the ones who stayed behind and revered and cherished their ancient culture became the Altmer, the High Elves, the elves that we see today in Somerset, the royal city of Alinor, and the island of Artaeum.
The High Elves are very conscious and condescending. They are very much rule followers. They do the norm. They do whatever their ancestors did, and they do it happily. That's why they're so protective of it. This is their foothold into Tamriel, the very first mark of their culture.
And that promotes beauty and harmony, and I think that really shows as you explore the island.
Where they feel like their birthright places them. So aesthetically, we wanted to show that. We wanted to show, the stratification of elven civilization, because they've existed here for so long, and it's been kind of this unbroken line of historic continuity.
Also the home of the Scenic Order.
Themselves away from the hurly-burly and conflict of the mortal world, preferring to study the esoteric
Than that of the magic practiced by the Mages Guild.
They have some of the most powerful magic in Tamriel rather than creating their own.
They want to make Tamriel a better place without showy power.
Unlike the Mages Guild, the Sigics do not play a part in everyday life of the people of Tamriel. They're very reclusive. Your average person in Tamriel would probably never even see a Sigic.
Rulers across Tamriel. But a few hundred years back, all of the Sigic monks were called back to the island of Artaeum. And then the island of Artaeum itself, taking all its Sigics with it, just simply vanished. Went someplace, nobody knows where, nobody knows how, and there's been nobody to ask about it until now.
Magicka and the location you were 4 seconds ago, and rewinds you back to that location, and it's got this really cool kind of animation that goes through, so it feels like you're playing with time.
That's interesting.
It's awesome. It's a little bit frightening because our players are really good at doing unexpected things, so we're gonna watch this, but we're really excited about this ability and the skill line in general.
And do they have to go to Artaeum to get into that skill line?
They do. You have to go to Artaeum, which you will work your way through there as part of the main storyline. And then you will have to do, the way you kind of level this skill line up is by doing there's more explorable space than Morrowind.
Wow.
So this is bigger than Morrowind was.
The zone.
The zone. When you put everything together, there's 30+ hours of new just quest content in there. We have a brand new 12-player trial. It's called Cloud Rest. And Cloud Rest is the home of the Welkinar, who are the ancient defenders of Somerset.
Oh.
And they are a group of Griffin riders, which is really, really cool. And the premise here behind the trial is the Welkinar have gone silent. They've kind of disappeared and nobody knows why. And so you get called in to kind of go in and try and figure out what's going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, and I can't believe I forgot to talk about this up to this point, we've added jewelry crafting.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about jewelry crafting.
So jewelry crafting works like the other kind of durable crafting skill lines. So like blacksmithing, like
For centuries, the secrets of this enchanted and legendary isle have been locked away. Its beauties hidden from foreign eyes. By decree of Irene, Queen of the High Elves, the borders have been opened. Now destiny takes you to Somerset Isle. Only you can find the path that will lead us